50 things about me. I live with my sister, her cat, my dog, a cockatiel, and a parakeet. Occasions, I'll eat them boiled. I like to work out. I like to work out. I learned to swim when I was 21 years old. I had a nose ring. I speak a little bit of Romanian and a little bit of Turkish. Bună ziua, merhaba.
Hello, baby.
Halloween's my birthday. Boo! 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 The quilting group. The graveyards, cities of the dead, blah blah blah. I had a fascination with vampires my entire life. I own a Mac and a PC. I used to go to Lexington, Kentucky every year that I can remember. I've been to Lexington, Kentucky every year that I can remember because my mother's family lives there. My grandmother, my dad's grandmother, so my great-grandmother, spoke fluent French, taught French, and lived in Canada. This is a little video of a process called microsatellite development that I demoed for my school, and this is just a picture of me taking bacteria off of a petri plate and putting them in a 96 well plate for further amplification. We're looking for target sequences in the DNA, and I put the fish DNA inside the bacteria, and we're amplifying certain parts of that. In this demo, I'm showing how I take the product from the plate and blot it onto filter paper so that we can look for small pieces of target DNA in the full genome. So we take each one of those bacteria with fish DNA inside of it, and we put it on a paper, let it bind, and then we probe it with some colorimetric labels, and whenever we find a match to a microsatellite, it turns a different color. And the next step is sequencing the fragments that we've targeted. We put them in a sequencing reaction so that we can read all the nucleotides in the DNA. We set that up into a sequencing plate, and it goes into a sequencing analyzer. I love coffee, and I love fine china, and I love the piano. I'm not very good at it, but I'll play a little bit. Heart and soul. I like to paint. I've killed 3,000 or more fish during my research. Rachel Ashwell's Shabby Chic is my favorite designer. Rachel Ashwell, I love your books. I'm your biggest fan. I love you. Number 28. I've been journaling ever since I was 8 years old, and I've kept all my journals. Number 29. I don't like television. Number 30. I love the outdoors, and I went camping for the first time 2 years ago at Mammoth Cave in Mammoth Cave, Kentucky. My dog is named Opal after one of the hurricanes that swept through the Florida Panhandle when I was living there. And I lived through 2 hurricanes. Of course, I evacuated both times, but went through 2 hurricanes. I have experienced great sadness. I go to the library at least 4 times a week. Number 34. I've only bought a concert ticket once, and I went to go see Erykah Badu when she came to Cincinnati. When I was a child, I was called names almost every day on the school bus. I love Indian food. I've lived in Japan for 2 years when I was between the ages of 5 and 7. I've never been to a slumber party. Number 39. I had my first kiss when I was 26 years old. Number 40. I like jewelry. 41. I write poetry. I've written poems throughout my life, and I went to a poetry festival, the Geraldine R. Dodge Poetry Festival. I had a great time. I love to sing. Number 43. I'm a River Phoenix fan. I loved his films, and I became more of a fan when I found out that he died on my birthday. Number 44. I'm a scuba diver. I was certified when I lived in Florida. I took several dives, and one of them was in the a cold water spring, and I dove to about 10 feet and froze to death. Came back up. Number 45. I'm studying for my PhD. I hope to finish up this year. Number 46. When I was studying marine biology, I helped take samples aboard 2 research vessels sailing in the Gulf of Mexico and around Louisiana and Florida. I can drive a tractor. 47. I can drive a stick shift. My first car that I learned to drive on was a stick shift. Number 48. I've lived in North Carolina, but moved around 3 times while I lived there for 3 different jobs. Number 49. I have a lot to live for. And number 50 is